Clayton Valley senior running back Akil Leyland grew up with his mom in a tough part of San Francisco. By high school, they decided that moving would give Akil the best chance at success.
I moved out here when I was, I believe, 15, so second semester, sophomore year. You know, city kids, they kind of like grow up alone a little bit. You know, I don't have a father in my house or anything like that, so, you know, I was just by myself a lot when I was in the city.
It was a little bit of an adjustment for him. He kind of fought it a little bit in the beginning, but once he adjusted, he really became, you know, one of our team, one of our family, and became a really hard worker. And then I think what was most important is he truly realized the importance of grades and realized that if I want to do something with this sport, that I really got to get these grades up.
Akil improved his grades and his game, and before long, he was catching the eye of several Division I schools. Unfortunately, his senior season didn't go as planned. In his second game, Akil landed in a pileup, dislocating his lower leg and breaking his ankle.
Yeah, I knew I was done.
He said, "Coach, my ankle just doesn't feel right." And then he said he heard a pop, so we were pretty concerned. Now, to know that he did that kind of damage and not be writhing in pain was pretty amazing. It just shows you his pain threshold. It was such a tragedy to see what happened to him this year because he was rolling. You know, he was on his way to totally figure it out. He was probably going to be one of the best running backs in the country.
You know, I was crying a little bit, but I wasn't crying because the pain, I can care less about that. It was because I knew my season was over, so that killed me. All the hard work I put in as far as, you know, in the off season and everything, summer, just leading up to my senior year of football, you know, I get injured the second game. It's kind of just hurt.
Despite this season-ending injury, Akil has managed to remain positive and continues to be a leader for his team.
Still at the practices, still go to the games, still barking, you know, still talking. I don't care. It's fine. My role hasn't changed. I'm still leader on this team.
He different because normal people, they probably get to injury and probably think the worst. He always been thinking about the best, the positive in situations.
We got his name on the back of our helmet, which we would never do unless a kid really had something serious happen to him. You know, usually you do that for something else, but because he is so inspirational and he was one of our captains, that he's definitely made other people work harder, appreciate what they have, and then he relates with a lot of kids that sometimes take things for granted.
And through it all, Akil knows Coach Murphy will always be there for him and keep him focused on his future.
You know, I came out here and, you know, Murphy's like my second father. You know, he's taught me a lot about being a man and, you know, he helped me a lot getting my grades up, you know, making sure I qualified to go to college and everything. A lot about football, a lot about life, just everything.
His desire to be successful is so strong that it's made it really easy, especially in the last year, to coach him.
You know, wherever I go to college, wherever I end up, whether I get a scholarship, whether I go to junior college, whatever, I just know it's, you know, it happens for a reason, whether I go to a big Division I school or a small Division I school or wherever I go, you know, as long as it's God's plan.